But
He's a great fighter. He's pound for pound king.
he is. He's a great fighter. He's a great fighter. I'm a great fighter too.
Of course.
So,
now I gotta ask you this: they announced your fight with Harold, and people criticize. I don't know why. We just saw Nonito Donaire and Inouye, and they wrote off Inouye.
Yeah, that's not set in stone yet. We still got a couple guys with a couple dates in a couple places, and as soon as that, it's solidified, and we have a legitimate answer for you guys, we'll be sure to let y'all know. But if it is Angulo, and it does happen to be him, because he is one of the names in the pot.
He just beat Kid Chocolate.
A lot of people wanted to see me and Kid Chocolate fight. Am I lying? A lot of people wanted to see me and Kid Chocolate fight, and what he do to him. So the same thing that if we do fight that you guys are saying about him, a lot of y'all said that about me when I fought Jose and what happened. So I'm not into overlooking people. He is a great fighter. He throws punches and bunches. He comes to fight. But who knows, because that fight's not even set in stone. He's just one of the names in the hat. I stick to what I do best, which is fighting. I have a great team. They've done a flawless job on my career thus far. And like I said, as soon as we're able to give you guys the word, we will.
What did you think of when he beat Kid Chocolate? Were you expecting that, or did it surprise you?
I wasn't completely blown away, but a little bit surprised. I think just like all of us, not completely just shocked and blown away, but slightly surprised. So he's a dog.
Caleb, in this particular fight right here, Ortiz and Wilder, what are you looking for? What are you looking for to happen?
I don't think it's going 12 rounds, so I think we can all agree on that. I think somebody's getting knocked out. We all know what Deontay is capable of. You got Luis Ortiz. He's working with my strength and conditioning coach, Larry Wade, who also works with Sean Porter. He always comes in shape. Badu Jack. He's looking trim, he's looking lean, he's looking mean. So it's going to be fireworks. And like I said, like Deontay keeps saying, I wouldn't blink because somebody's getting knocked out. So,
have you seen any of the work that Ortiz has done with Wade? I don't know if you've been around for any of it.
If it's anything like what he got me doing, then it's going to be tough. So,
he said it had him throwing up at some points.
Well, he ain't made me throw up yet, so I don't know about that. But he's a bigger dude though, So and he's a little bit older than me as well. So, but I'm sure they're working hard. He's got a great camp around him. Great manager, Luis Kubis, who's my manager as well. So it's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be fireworks for sure. So
you had your choice. What would be the next 3 fights for you?
Myself, would be David Benavidez first. It'd be David Benavidez first. And I will unify. And then after that, I don't really care. So I want to unify. Well, I guess I want to be the first undisputed super middleweight champion in the world. There's never been an undisputed super middleweight, and I plan on being the first. So if Canelo wants to, I feel like it'd be easier for Canelo to make fights with the likes of like Callum Smith and Billy Joe Saunders. He could become a unified super middleweight champion, and I could fight David, become a unified world champion, and then we could fight for all the marbles. So in a perfect world, I guess that's how I would see it going. Not too much that I didn't already know. Not too much that I didn't already know. An older Darrell who, even in his prime, didn't have defense like mine. Ken box as good as me. I don't think his IQ is as good as mine. Agree to disagree if you like. And, in the past 2 of his 3 fights has had horrible cuts over his eyes, so that was kind of bound to happen as well. But he was having some success with some simple stuff. And, of course I'm supposed to say this, but I think you put me in there. I think it's a different story. And everything I've said thus far, I've shown and I've proved. So you should believe what I'm saying. Right quick.
So when you saw the fight with Canelo, what impressed you? What you think that you could do to Canelo?
Canelo? With the Kovalev fight? I haven't watched it all the way through yet. I have not. I will be honest with you guys.
Well, I'll tell you, you didn't throw that many punches.
Yeah. Well, I think with the state a statement came out. Did Kovalev come out with a statement?
Yeah.
Is that true? Is that real? Okay, so he's well.
Impossible to win.
Okay, well,
He said he wasn't ready after the short turnaround.
Back-to-back camps.
well, he's in there with someone who's not willing to do whatever it takes to get his hand raised, and I'm a guy who's willing to do whatever it takes to get his hand raised. There's no depth that I'm not willing to go to get my hand raised. So.
Do you think that size matters with the Benavidez and fight with Darrell? Benavidez looked like he was big and stronger.
I mean, he gets up to like 230 pounds in between fights, so he's probably always going to be the bigger guy if he's fighting at 168. But David,
What do you think went wrong?
that's what I have quite a bit of people telling me 220. Yeah. So, but you know, I'm not with him when he steps on the scale. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sit here but he gets big. So.
What do you think that Darrell did wrong?
I think that both Darrell sometimes tend to get unfocused during fights. I think if they start to get touched and hit, they start looking around or acting like it didn't do much, and then in the meantime, while they're doing that, they get hit again. I'm not taking nothing away from them because both those guys are great fighters. They've accomplished a lot in the sport of boxing, but I think they're getting a little bit older. I think both of them are past the prime. So I think that what happened in that fight was bound to happen.